Hey, sorry, I was answering, but it was not working with the voice call, so I thought it was a problem with the voice call.
Mm, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm just
uh,
saying, don't think too much about it.
you just said I had it, so what? What's the point? Wouldn't that mean that I'm also like near death? I'm gonna have to
No.
start researching on this shit too.
Also, do you think
Because,
that's kind of like why the spike in cancer, even in kids? Because cancer did not used to be something that was a lot prevalent in kids. Well, at least to the best of my knowledge, and especially like in places where we came from. And even like I hardly heard about
Such a
our
waste.
people like having cancer and all of those obesity and whatnot, you know.
oh yeah, I mean,
So now the prevalence of like cancer and certain diseases like stroke in, you know, African people, it's like a bit concerning.
well, the fact
And
that,
then like the diabetes and the hypertension and like a lot of diseases actually like that we hardly like growing up till I was like 18 or stuff. I hardly heard
In our
so many
spirits, Big
people like
Bird?
be diagnosed with cancer or like you get what I mean, right?
yeah, it's not a common thing to
Now it's like
happen
being
in the
prevalent. Like
US.
now I hear it and I'm like, it's becoming like something that I hear every day. So I'm not even surprised.
Well, it is a
But yeah,
thing.
could be
Could
the result of all these.
Okay, I don't. I also feel as if there are those who are resilient to cancer, and they're the ones that are most exposed. So, if anything, maybe that's the reason why we're not dead yet. Protocol.
Mm, yeah, because like there's fibroid and the whatnot, and it didn't used to be. Now you hear a lot of those. Like, hey, it's too much. It's actually getting out of hand, if you ask me.
They're back! Big strong Nico
You
Yeah,
are,
coming!
then again, not surprised.
I can always count on you to give me the bleak shit, and I am grateful.
What do you
Grateful.
mean?
Yeah, it's definitely the stuff that's for nightmares, and I get it on a daily.
I thought you would want to know,
Well, I appreciate the information. Of course, I would want to know. Who
and I thought
wouldn't?
you already knew.
Okay, listen. Do you know about E. coli?
Mm-hmm.
You also know about the fact that it can actually just like stay in your body and let you die a slow and painful death,
Mm-hmm.
and
Maybe.
that it exists in all kinds of meat, and they're actually dormant. All you need is just a
Mm.
little bit to just activate it, and then boom, it kills ya.
I didn't know about that part.
Yeah, well, it's a thing.
Okay.
I'm still trying to find a reason why I was gonna say that.
Isn't it a bacteria though?
Yeah, E. coli is a bacteria.
Oh, slay.
Oh no, it is not slay. In fact, it's unslay.
Well, you're gonna die anyway.
You say that a lot. What is that? Your like mantra or something?
Mm-hmm. Don't think too much about it.
Oh, I guess it's too late for me.
Or you want me to turn vegan or vegetarian?
Do you
Because
like
I
vegan or
eat a lot of meat.
vegetarian?
It's not like I eat a lot of meat anyway, so yeah.
Don't you? I mean,
I don't a lot of meat. I do eat a lot of eggs.
if that's you're also gonna have to give that up.
No, I would rather die. Not giving it up. Yeah, I considered it for a second, but no, not gonna give up meat and then give up eggs too. Not gonna happen. girl is allowed to have some fun. Like you can't be that miserable, bro. You can't do that to me. So nope, nope. I guess I have to do the X. Just saying. Either way, you're gonna die. Whatever is gonna kill you is gonna kill you. It's gonna find you and hunt you down until it kills you.
I'm I'm glad that's an option.
Yep. Whatever is gonna kill you. Have you act like you haven't watched Final Destination? We all have one way or the other that we're gonna go. Whatever is supposed to take you is gonna come for you, no matter where you are. Ever thought about why people could get in like a serious accident? The person sitting in the front doesn't die, but like the person in the back that is like not even supposed to be, in a serious condition is actually the one that dies. When it's coming for you, it comes for you. Just saying. Just the way the universe works, I guess. So I would rather not live in fear of all that, knowing that I will die anyway.
You
Thank
know,
you.
we work on two different spectrums. You find out and don't give a fuck. I'm not intent on finding out, so I don't give a fuck. So this is the absolute greatest
What?
duality.
I'm supposed to live in fear because I
I'm not
found out
living.
something
Okay,
in
no,
life.
it's not like that. Okay, when I don't know about it, it's because it does not change anything. The outcome is still the same. You found out, right? And you're
Mm.
still working, you're still functional as a human being. Well, I don't need to find out, and I'm still functional as a human being. I think
Well,
that's
I
that's
want. I know. Ignorance is bliss, but I want you
ignorant.
to know.
Okay, this is not ignorance.
You don't know you're good. I want you to know. I don't care whether you're still good or not because you need that information.
Yeah, well, thank you for dropping that on me like a freaking bomb. I really do appreciate. I really do.
You're
Thank you.
so welcome, babe. You're so
Yeah.
welcome. I even thought you knew. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I
It
didn't
doesn't.
drop that on you.
I don't think that changes anything.
Aww. Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you?
Well, I gotta. I get
Are
now. I
you?
gotta watch it that I finished because I thought you knew. Now I'm kind of sad.
Okay. No. I don't think you do. Okay. First off, screw it. Okay. I'm not. It's not like it makes any difference. The point is,
It does.
I, I'm gonna forget about this anyways. The
You
flip
should.
side, I'm gonna
So
forget
that I
about it all. It's all gonna go into the background.
Yep. Because I want to remind you another day.
You do, huh?
I
Well,
do.
that's gonna be helpful. And I'll just forget about
What?
it again. And again. And again. And
Hmm.
again. Till it's no longer in
Oh.
my
Okay,
brain.
now I remind you because that is just too sad, baby. That is
Sad.
just too sad. Like I'm
It's
torturing you at this point, and I want to be your peace of mind.
torturing. Oh, what makes you think you're my peace of mind?
I don't think I am, but I want to be.
Wow, isn't that so cozy?
It kind of is, isn't it? It's This is me trying to tell you that well, I'm not always evil, and I can be a good person.
Well, you flatter yourself with that kind of logic. So amazing. Almost unforgettable. Ladies and gentlemen, she wants to be. I'm doomed.
What? So I'm always evil? Is that what it is?
I never said that. Whatever it is that you think you are, that's what you are. There are no saints or evil people. There are only those who believe they are and those who believe they are not. I'd rather like to believe that I am a good person, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. Yep. I wonder if I could. Maybe we can get like a green spatula.
How do you call when someone reads an article and just like licks parts of it without trying to frame it into her own words? Just puts them.
Sight.
She cited them, but she didn't try to break down whatever they said or like make it into her own. She just like, is it listed?
To CC.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah, like to copy
Like,
and paste.
okay, Sammy, you said a flower develops from a seed.
Okay.
That's when you pick up a flower develops from a seed. Sammy, 2023,
Right.
right?
Yes.
But in literature review, I'm supposed to do more than that. Like try and digest that and try to put it like your
Mm,
own definition. But you could mention the words that a person used in their definition.
yeah. Well, I'm trying so hard to hear.
You can't hear me.
Are you speaking though?
Yes.
Lovely. So what were you saying again?
I'm saying that in literature review, are you
Oh,
not supposed to
you're
um
supposed.
not completely lift up things that a person says and just like put their name in a bracket? Are you not
Well,
supposed to like
you
try to put it in your own words and then
yeah,
cite the person?
you can, but you can just quote them. Quoting is like just like
So your entire literature review is like you don't understand what you're saying and you just pick things from random people and you put it together and then you put brackets in them, in them, in them. That is your entire literature, you're saying.
okay, no. I'm saying that if what they're saying makes sense and there is no need for you to pick out the parts that you need, you can just quote them.
Well, this is what the person did.
Oh,
Entire
okay.
literature review quoted every one. Like, not even, I don't even think they tried to put their own words in it.
Wow. Um, reminds me of someone I know. Amazing.
Me?
I, I no, no. What? What? What makes you think I was gonna say you?
I don't know.
From all the people that we know, you just decided that you would be the perfect example? What is wrong with you?
hmm
Why would you go there?
I don't know.
You should stop being so grim with yourself, man.
Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah,
if that's
so
the
I'm saying she
case,
lifted entire references.
that's intense.
Yep,
Almost
and I don't
uncalled
even know
for.
the articles that she used.
Do you think you can just reframe what she says, or it's too late
I
for her?
cannot reframe what she said because look at this. I'm not an expert in her field, and I don't even like 100% understand the work that she's trying to do here.
Oh,
I guess it's something to do with student radiologists and how something affects their perception of something. I
oh,
forget what it is. Don't even, but like, so she goes exposures from major nuclear disasters, notably in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, yield compelling evidence that ionizing radiation is a human carcinogen, evident
oh.
in increased cancer rates among bomb survivors,
Hey,
especially. And then
it's
she
not what you were
quotes
talking about.
Utanzi et al. 2016. Fine, but also like could have done all of this like that just the small things that we do. According to Katanzi, whatever, it's all
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
2016.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Ionizing radiation is a human carcinogen. That like just do something like that. Like
Yeah, yeah.
you get
You
what I mean.
just yeah. You
Now
put
it feels like she
Talk
listed
about.
all of this because when you go to the next sentence, children demonstrated higher sensitivity to radiation-induced cancers with significant increases in blood, breast, and other cancers. Brenner et al. Notably, leukemia surged a few years after exposure, revealing the vulnerability of children to radiation-induced malignancies. Preston et al. Then goes ahead, blah blah blah, in thyroid cancer. Kendall et al. Like at this point, you just like went to blah blah blah. Preston et al. Then keep going, blah blah blah. Kendall et al. So like it's like you just piece together information that, but like I don't even know if she like even read the articles. So this is the feedback that her professor gave her.
Mm.
Her professor said, hang on a bit. Her professor said, um, okay. So her supervisor said she didn't critique the sources referenced.
Oh.
Yeah, because it feel like I was reading to you. Leukemia was the initial radiation-induced cancer reported in atomic blah 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 blah, peaking several years post blah 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 blah. Preston et al. Blah 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 blah. Kendall et al. Ionizing radiation, Zablosa, whatever. Like you get? Do you get what I'm saying?
Dear God,
If you
it's
send
all.
this, if you send this to anybody, they're gonna think you just went around like I lifting sauces and not like
Mm.
actually like
No work
you
was
just
put into it. You just took pieces from
just
everyone else's work.
needed and you didn't synthesize the information, which is exactly what the professor meant when he said did not critique the sources referenced, right? You don't know the messages that they used and how it is relevant to your work. You saying all of this to me is almost like you're just talking about. Do you get
It,
what I'm saying? I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like you're copy and pasting everything that you see that relates to your
Mhm,
work. Yeah, I
thank
get
you.
it.
Yeah, thank you. It feels like the moment I even read like seven sentences with the I was like, okay,
Oh God.
it feels like you lifted like whole words from it and then pieced it together to like do what you need,
Mm.
like to parts that you need. So like it doesn't feel like you did the actual work. If
Yeah.
I'm
Can
making
our
sense.
spirits be
Mm-hmm.
friends
Mm-hmm.
still?
Definitely looks like it's on borrowed time. Like no one would actually approve of work that does not have its own ingenuity, you know?
Like you didn't put in your own words. You
Yeah.
didn't like
Yeah. It's
you
just
did
like,
nothing intentionally. You just like well,
I
I
mean, it's
don't
a
know how
cold
to.
way to put it, but it's definitely spot on.
And then it goes on forever. So
Good
this is what
God.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the first. I'm gonna do the first. I'm gonna try and do the first part of it, and then I'm gonna send it back to her to go and do it because ain't no way I am sitting down and doing like how many pages of all this. One, I will even get bored at this point. Jesus, I can't. One, two, like three, four, four. Let me see. Five. Is it still there? Hang on. Let me see. So the total number of pages is like 23 for the entire thing.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying to see exactly where the literature review starts and ends. Okay, I think this is one. This is two, three, four, five, Okay, so like 6 pages of literature review. I am gonna do like at least two. Then she can
Oh,
just look at the first two and just do it herself. Because your girl has to learn. You cannot just send me this and expect me to do it for you. Uh, like even if it hadn't been for my friend, I wouldn't even bother touching this because this is just like lazy work. She did not read, like she didn't even read the entire sentences that she picked. No, she just picked them. Like, okay, this actually is something that could go into my work, and just like put them there. It feels like she just, like you said, copy and pasted it. Did not read through to make it like into put it in her own understanding.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not reading something about ionizing radiation, bro. Ain't nobody gonna make me do that. I already got issues, so I'm gonna do 2 pages or two subtopics, and then send the rest to her. Then I'm gonna
Mm,
color all different color, maybe in blue or in green, so that she knows the parts that I did. Then she can
mm.
just convert it. Mhm.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I would rather sleep than spend all this time doing this for someone. Please.
Well,
You gotta
don't you
learn.
have a heart of gold, Caroline? A heart of gold.
You gotta learn. You just picked all these bunch of things. Jesus. I don't have a heart of gold, please. Stop saying that.
Oh, well, you're sweet and
Ew.
kind and nice. You really didn't have a very good childhood, didn't you?
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, you really don't like it when people try to be nice.
I don't. I just can't take it because my parents were not exactly that nice. I literally had to
Exactly.
force them to say thank you. Like I would, of my own free will, my mom would come back and like the entire place would be clean and like, but she wouldn't even say thank you. And I'm like, ma'am, you didn't ask me to do this, so it would be nice to say thank you. And then her thank you would be like, well, today you shave your private parts, and I'm like, I don't want to hear it.
I would think
At
we
that
need
point,
to know.
I don't say thank you, because like, why this? My mom
Wow.
found it so difficult to say thank you to a kid, bro. My dad
What a
even,
heart of gold.
bro, she'd be like, "Hey, today you've shaved your private parts," and I'm like, "Ah,
How the fuck did she even know?
meaning you've done something that you don't do every day." That's what she
Oh,
means.
oh,
I kind of
You're
also like,
oh.
gonna feel
can we
good.
not say that, you know? So then it made me not even want to hear anything positive. I was like, you do, it's okay. I asked for it. I don't want it anymore. So I'm not used to like, I'm not even remember like even in school I wasn't good with like taking compliments.
No, no, no. We say that shit and then you're on all fours trying to rip out
I
people's eyeballs and shit. It's like, oh,
I don't
great.
yeah.
Awesome. Oh, we gotta be nice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not good with all that. I'm trying.
You are doing your very best. Even though it's like, feel guilty for trying to say something nice to you. I can roll with it. I can roll with it. I'm a roller. Daisy me rolling. Mm, we should let you take a step back. Wow. It kind of feels like you're still back in college. Still doing thesis and shit. I mean, it's admirable. It's just like we're going back in circles.
Well, even Madame Ghana, when I was doing my studies, was still doing it. So okay, so this is how I'm trying to break. According to blah blah blah, it's all 2016. Ionizing radiation is a human carcinogen, evidently known for increased cancer rates among bomb survivors, especially in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Now I'm trying to fit whatever children. There's children here. There is exposures from major nuclear disasters. So I'm
Oh,
trying to fit things in there as well. But even so far, I think it sounds like way better than going ahead and I don't
just
know.
pouring
It's
all that
not.
salt. Yeah.
Yeah. Oof, I'm tired though.
You are? Is your neck acting up again?
My shoulder. It always hurts. Like my entire body has been on fire the whole week though. Like
Every flower
the whole
blooms to
week,
be
it felt like
seen.
I had to drag myself out of bed and like take a bath to be able to sit down and do something. I couldn't even get the
Oh
whole
no.
me go around like this morning like this. I was like literally spent.
Oh.
Oh, the missed calls and everything. Just couldn't even lift a finger. Like okay, God, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna take a bath and I'm gonna get to work.
Whoa.
But even taking a bath helps a lot. The hot water, like, just it heals my muscles for like a little bit. For
Oh.
me to be able, it gives me energy of some sort for me to be able to start the day, and then the rest of the day I have to purely run on willpower, like telling myself to do this.
Well, that's going to be a lot of work. Wow. It sure does take time for you to recuperate, doesn't it?
There isn't much time. That's the thing. But the world does not wait around for you to heal. The world goes on. It moves.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, I think I figured.
Every flower blooms to be seen.
According to whatever, ionizing radiation is a human carcinogen, evidently known for increased cancer rates among bomb survivors, especially in children exposed to major nuclear disasters. Like, isn't it too long though? So you know what? We'll figure it out once we're done. Okay, so this is what I came up with. So what she had was exposures from major disasters, notably in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, yielded compelling evidence that ionizing radiation is a human carcinogen, evident in increased cancer rates among bomb survivors, especially in children. Then blah blah blah. It's all 20 K. It's all 2016. So I flipped it that around too.
Okay.
According to K et al., ionizing radiation is a human carcinogen, evidently known for increased cancer rates among bomb survivors, especially in children exposed to major nuclear disasters like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I don't know if it's giving what it's supposed to do, but whatever.
That's way better than what happened previously.
Yeah, I guess we can refine it a little bit more, but for now, we're just gonna go with it. Not that I'm exactly right right now.
That's definitely a commitment. A commitment.
Therefore, I'm just saying children. Just like make it, the whole point of like a literature is in some way, a literature is really like a story though. It has to like for whatever you're trying to say.
Yeah, that's the flow.
It shouldn't be like what the moment I read her thing, she's got some good information in there, but like the moment I read it was like she's trying to connect it. She's saying some good,
Mm,
but like the actual connection is not there. You can see that there is something going on, but like you cannot.
you can't piece it
It's
together.
it's like
They're like Lego pieces that are all there, but they're not fitting together.
hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very bad at like
Why? What happened?
I'm just like tired.
Oh, I mean, you have
Yeah,
done so
I'm
much work.
not really, but I don't want to. I don't want to do all this thing. I'm
You
trying
know,
to
you
like
kind of like have every right to take a break.
yeah, but I also don't want to have like the thing is with people's issues, I want to get it out of the way because I want to focus on my issues. I don't like it when I have to like do things for people. Well, not like I don't like it when I have to do things for people. It's just that how do I put it? I'm uncomfortable having like someone else's expectation on me. I don't
Mm,
like it. I'd rather like the whole reason why I would cater to my siblings
My journey's only
and my
beginning.
mom's needs first is like and even like sometimes some of the requests that I have is so that I can completely focus on mine because it's a I am better able to handle my own problems when I don't have someone else's problem weighing on my shoulder. I don't want to think about my problems and have to think about someone else's problems. It just doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm dividing my attention between me and this other thing,
You don't.
and I'm not at optimum when that happens.
Oh.
So I like to get out of the way so that I can give that my problems a 100% focus. I
Mhm.
work better. I'm able to come up with. It's a lot of thinking, and first of all, I'm able to like have a lot more time to be able to assess my situation and think about what's best for me.
Mm. That makes sense. Well, you don't have to kill yourself just for someone else, especially when they've not exactly done anything to your benefit.
Hmm. I'm just so tired. Like I said, the promise is to do 2 parts. If I can manage to get that, I'm gonna be proud of this. Look at what I did with that. Especially because I don't know this person. Like I said, so I'm gonna do 2 pages out of 6, and then it's her work. If it means that much to her, do it. I'm only even doing it because of my friend who kind of like requested it, but I'm also gonna explain it to her, to him that I did that, and then it's like a reference, so she can try and finish the rest.
Oh, I mean, I'd say it's better than anything that they could have obviously come up with.
Mm. What the fuck is that?
Maybe a cock doodle doo.
I really wanted to call you an idiot so bad.
What? Wait, doesn't that sound like it sounds like a cock to me? Like or something. You know what? Forget about it, okay? Obviously, my imagination supersedes that of everyone else. It's a blessing and a curse. More curse than blessing, though.
Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. I'm not making a lot of progress though.
Hey, you're gonna be an expert at cancer now. Awesome. I should invite you over for a speech.
I do not know what coronary studies are, so I'm going to search for that real quick. Especially when this is getting braids to my head hurts. Like I should be studying. Jesus. I mean, I should be resting. Came back at 2 in the morning, bro.
Hmm. Like
I
2
bro.
a.m. morning?
Yes.
Okay, question. Do they need it immediately? Because I don't
Well,
think there's
since
anything.
Witness true strength.
That's a little bit of a drag. If your head hurts, your shoulder hurts. In under normal circumstances, you should be sleeping.
Yeah, I should be resting, of course. Like, I'm actually tired. Also, I was thinking that I was thinking I would get the statement of purpose
Never a dull
done,
moment.
but I think I will just have to take a chill pill, like, for the day to like maybe 4 or 5, and then work on my statement. So I want to get this out of the way because I need to be on top of things. Starting tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, so yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna do a few parts and hopefully.
Because you
Oh, not my time.
definitely, yeah, outrageous. And you call yourself a lady.
Oh please,
Okay,
a
for the
lady's not
love,
supposed to.
I don't give a fuck. I don't even know why you bring that up.
To rile you up, of course.
I don't. I honestly couldn't care less.
Such a sweetheart. Oh my
It's
god,
not.
what am I gonna?
It's not.
Such a
It's
waste.
not. No. No. Stop. 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 Whatever you're doing right now. Just stop it.
Okay, now I'm like, okay. So this is how I framed it. Further, Cornville, Chernobyl, yeah, it definitely is Cornville. Studies by
Never a
Kendall
dull
et al.
moment.
2015 also emphasize the heightened sensitivity of children to ionizing radiation, exemplified by a significant relative risk increase in thyroid cancer. I think that should do. So I don't know. I'm gonna read from whatever I got in her mail, and then because I want you to also give your input if it's good or I'm just like doing a really bad job because I'm tired. Yeah, if that's the case, I'm gonna have to hold on to this for like a few hours because I am tired. So hang on. Let's see. Because I wouldn't want to do like a very bad job. Even though it's
Well,
not a job.
you've never
Wait.
done a bad job, even when you were lazy as fuck. You still do a great job.
Thank you. Appreciate you for that. Okay. Um. Oh. What am I? Okay. Let me just delete this. So, let's read the first paragraph. What I've got. So, this is what she had. Exposures from major nuclear disasters, notably in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, yielded compelling evidence that ionizing radiation is a human carcinogen, evident in increased cancer rates among bomb survivors, especially in children. K et al. 2016. So I'm going to be using just the first alphabet of the
Okay.
novel. Children demonstrated higher sensitivity to radiation-induced cancer, with significant increases in blood, breast, and other cancers. Brenner et al. Well, B et al. 2001. Notably, pediatric leukemia surged a few years after exposure, revealing the vulnerability of children to radiation-induced malignancies. P et al. 2007. Coronavirus studies further emphasize the heightened sensitivity of children to ionizing radiation, exemplified by a significant relative risk increase in thyroid cancer. K et al. Ke et al. 2015. And then this is what I did. It's not exactly that great, but okay. According to K et al. 2016, ionizing radiation is a human carcinogen, evidently known to increase cancer rates among bomb survivors, especially in children exposed to major nuclear disasters like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Therefore, children demonstrated higher sensitivity to radiation induced cancers with significant increases in blood, breast, and other cancers. Brenner et al. 2001. This is supported by Preston et al. 2007, who argues that pediatric leukemia surged a few years after exposure. revealing the vulnerability of children to radiation-induced malignancies. Further, Cornell studies by K.E. et al. 2015 also emphasized the heightened sensitivity of children to ionizing radiation, exemplified by a significant relative risk increase in thyroid cancer. So, yeah. Is it easier to understand, or is the story flowing, or it's just not working? Then I'm
I
gonna close my
dig
laptop.
your part. I I completely dig your part much more than I should have though.
Okay, cool. Because I don't think I'm doing a good job. I'm constantly thinking about the pain in my damn shoulder.
Uh,
I'm
I
feeling
also
I'm
don't
tired.
like even working out. Like 99% of your problems come from you not working out. And I
Yeah, yeah,
feel
yeah.
bad. Yeah. If I call you out right now, I'm the bad guy. All hail the
I'm
bad
still
guy.
membership. Are you not happy? I really
No.
am. I really am. My shoulders. You know how I don't know if you know how it feels like. You know how it feels when you sleep on your neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's something like there's a pain and it feels like okay if I can push it a little bit I might feel good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is it feels like all this part all the way down here like to my arm this part. So if you see me like doing this
I'm trying to
or
pull
like
it. Let's see if you're trying to
yeah
pull it.
it gives me like some temporary relief when I like stretch and like when I massage it but then it goes right
Mm.
back there. So maybe my posture is wrong. I should be sitting like this.
Yeah,
Ooh,
like a
actually,
queen.
yeah, actually, when I lift my arms and I hang on.
Frankly, I feel like it has
Although,
more to do with your
like,
waistline too. The fact that it goes inward and you
oh,
slouch.
yeah, I feel like well, I'm feeling better like doing this.
With your chest out like the, or wait, or you're like you're raising your
But then also, it feels like when I do that, when I do this, it looks so buff. Shit, like when
it's
I do this.
adorable that you say you look buff. Yeah, I could see those muscles bulging.
Uh, when I do that, it feels good. But then, how long am I gonna be able? Because like it makes the muscles in my back like pretty stiff. So like it actually helps.
Mm,
How
we
am I
can't
gonna be
keep
able
it
to like?
do this
I
for the
can't.
entire day. Yeah,
I
that's completely.
then it's gonna be like pressure on my back too and my waist. Like I can't do it. And my neck is like at this point, I have to make my neck stiff and my entire body like pretty. The upper part of my body pretty. Jesus, I can't do it. It gets tiring at a point, but it helps. Like when I do that, I think it's probably my posture. If I watch that, I might. Okay, I'm gonna try and sit like this for 30 minutes. Okay, let's
30
put a timer.
minutes. We've never been able to do
Yeah,
that for like. So that would be a record.
dude, let's just try it. Okay, let's see how far I can go. 30 minutes. I'm setting the time. So start right now. As stiff as a pole, bro. Posy. Okay.
You'd have more.
I am. Ooh, it's beginning to literally hurt. I want to give up so bad. 5 seconds into it. Okay, let me just continue with this ish. Okay. Okay.
Are we gonna
Now
be
we're.
okay?
Yeah. Not me. Ooh. Ooh. The tension is Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we doing okay.
I don't think I'll be able to think of this. I gotta. Okay.
Travel
Because
awaits.
now that there's a lot of tension. Like,
Up
oh,
for a
oh,
showdown?
I don't think I can do this for that. Okay, Caroline, don't. Okay, let's do this. The consensus now acknowledges that children exhibit increased susceptibility to radiation compared to adults, attributed to the radiosensitivity of developing organs and tissues. Preston is all 20. You see now, you see what I'm saying. She just like
Mm.
picked. pick things and just put them together. It's not now. I'm gonna tell the story right because this right
Mm.
should come before you even talk about whatever studies. So the So this should come before I said, therefore, children demonstrated higher sensitivity to radiation. It should come before that because you just said that there's a consensus that acknowledges that children
My
exhibited
destination is
susceptibility
clear.
to radiation compared to adults because
Mm.
of radiosensitivity of the developing organs. So
Right.
this come before that sentence. So that therefore children demonstrated higher sensitivity to radiation induced cancers with significant increases in, so that would make sense because you already said that, okay, there's a consensus that has acknowledged this, making it possible for you to say that therefore children are more sensitive. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so this part has to go into the upper part, but I still need to rephrase that. Okay, I cannot think properly.
Well, maybe it's because your waist is now feeling the full weight of who you are.
Okay, I feel like I'm gonna die.
Dying's an understatement.
But actually, it's easing out. I feel like now I don't feel a lot of tension, but
Yeah.
also like because I feel a lot of tension. Ooh,
At this point,
actually,
you're gonna need.
actually, I can end up. But like, imagine me walking around looking like this. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a pretty picture. That I can assure you.
Yeah, look. Like, imagine me walking around with my shoulders looking like this. Damn.
As far as I'm seeing your shoulders, there's nothing abnormal about that.
Bro, bro, bro.
It is my
If I walk
mouth into
around with my
which
shoulders looking
all
like this,
travels in.
Is that so out of the ordinary? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it.
you don't see anything wrong with it. I do. Because
Right.
why is Solar looking like a robot? Like so stiff.
It would have been weirder if you had a huge bunda, and then that posture would just make it look mad wild. But as far as I can tell, this is completely
Like
okay.
Solar looks. Look at this.
Oh god, you even have a couple of muscles bulging out. Congratulations. Okay.
Ooh.
Uh, okay, you are ripped, just not that ripped. Okay, so hide those before you start stealing people's husbands.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Uh,
If I went out like this though, I think I might as well just turn into a bisexual.
yeah, just fucking them left and right. Awesome. Can't wait to see that chapter.
I wouldn't mind going out like that though. I feel like. Well, if you have broad shoulders, why don't you rock
Okay,
like
you
with the wisdom?
that is not necessarily the point. You're you're good looking. Yeah, just
Okay.
not over
So
the
must
top.
it
Okay,
be.
just not crazy type. Just chill, chill for me. Chill.
I am okay. I just lost my urge to even hold that posture.
Well, you did your best, even if it was for like 5 seconds instead of what was it? 30?
Bro, I'm still holding it. I just needed to let it go for a second to drink some water.
At this point, we should just use these for Vogue.
Ooh. Okay, how many minutes did I survive? Because I feel like I can't do it anymore. Well, 7 whole minutes, bro.
7 whole minutes. And do we like what award you would give? Do you want a medal?
Yeah, give me something.
Well, it did longer than 30 seconds, so that's worth
So
acknowledging.
It is my
What?
feels
path
better.
into which all
Um,
travels in.
your neck feels better.
I still don't. I don't feel the pain like here in like this part. I don't know if you can see this part.
Oh,
Like this part.
you're back.
I used to know this part.
Oh, like the
Sore, not necessarily like painful. So maybe
oh.
yeah, maybe that's the right posture that I should be using.
I think you should rather Google it, because, I don't know, with time you have been contorted into all sorts of positions. So I'd say the best thing to do would be to know where you stand.
So it makes
Okay.
my like it makes my back a lot more straighter. So I feel like that's the right like posture that I should be holding like this.
Like, wow. Okay.
Look,
Does no. Oh, looks
I-
okay. I
yeah, I
guess
think that's
like you're pulling your shoulders forward, but okay.
yeah because it actually I broke my walk around with that though. But it actually like now I don't feel like pain in my shoulder. Now the only pain I feel is like this part of my arm, this part, like these parts. Now my shoulder is just like sore.
Oh, that should be a whole lot better.
Ooh. Yeah, I
Oh,
think that's the post. That's my posture. That's like what I should be doing. Like this.
it's
I think so.
definitely a normal one. It makes your shoulders look so straight. You
Yeah,
could draw a
like that.
line with that.
Mm. I kind of hated it too. I wanted that kind of like,
Every
you
flower
know,
blooms to be
like
seen.
You want what kind of shoulders could you possibly want?
the slender kind of shoulder. But I guess that's not.
Well, I mean, you've got a nice pair. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess more workout and that would look extraordinary.
Yeah. Okay. Woo. Okay. Let's get back to it. Shoulder feels okay. Get back to it until it hurts. But I'm gonna try and straighten my back. So okay, I'm gonna sit like this. Well, I sent this person a message to ask the girl if she lifted whole references.
Much
He
Hmm.
as you
asked
would
me
begin.
by lifted whole references. Now I don't know what to say to him, so I
So,
just shut up and do. Cause like, how do you explain that?
I wouldn't even know.
If the person doesn't get what it means to lift references, like, might as well not bother.
It is if your child play it.
Yeah. My head hurts.
Hmm. Does?
Yeah.
Oh, that is the infamous hairdo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have more hair this time.
Yeah.
Intriguing. Okay, this is a really good look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You
consider we
like
were
it?
competing against Medusa, so obviously. Blew it.
Do we like the curls? Because this is the first time I'm doing something like braids with curls. It's pretty long.
It is, but it looks really good.
The color? What about the color?
The color is really definitely awesome.
Yeah, does it like match my skin? Because I've never tried a color like that. Remember, I sent you a picture of the how the hair looked like, right?
Mm, do believe
Or
it's
I
here
didn't.
somewhere. I would have to
It was
look
like
into it.
a bunch of colors, and I was scared I wouldn't look good in it.
Mm, well, actually, it looks really great.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I sent you the hair, so I'm gonna see if I can find it and send it to you. I was so skeptical.
About how it would look like or what I would say.
Well, it was the first time that I tried something gold related, and it looked like it belonged, and it didn't look great on me. But I still rocked it for a while. For me, going for a color like this, I was pretty concerned. Like, oh my god, is it gonna look good on me? Is the color gonna fit me?
That makes sense. There's a lot of thought to go into that.
Yeah, because you're carrying this around a month or two, so like it doesn't. Sheesh, it's concerning. I think it really goes well with my eyes, though.
The color definitely does.
Yeah, because my cousin. Remember when I kept telling you my cousin was like, "Girl, don't do colored hair, don't do curls." I think I told you that, right? In my final year in school, when
Wait,
I
she
got like
told
that.
you that?
Girl, bro, you forgot that I had this black and red hair that everybody had. When I got it, she was like, "Well, you're supposed to be doing simple stuff. No, don't overdo it." And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
thanks."
because she controls what? 90% of the human population?
That's good though. Thought it did.
It does look pretty. Like when it's not.
Kind of like destroyed my confidence about putting colored hair in my hair. That's why like I went with black,
I
especially
think.
because the it got rouge too.
Mm, wait,
Yeah,
the.
I put like hair in my hair, and they had a lot to say, which was like
Wow.
quite uncomfortable. Yeah, it's like I don't know, but like Africans are so basic. Sometimes it hurts. Like they will not do it, but they will not allow you to do it either.
Because their skepticism knows no bounds.
And it's like if they would do something to only something that has been tried and tested by other people. Like if other dark people put a certain gold type of color in their hair and it looks really good, or like red, burgundy hair and it looks really good, and you're like, oh, okay, this person did it, this person did it, this person did it, and it looks good, so I'm gonna do it too. Other than that, they don't want to try,
No.
and if you try, they're like, well, like if so the protection would probably be like, oh, if like an African American or like a Black American did it, then it's like, okay, even if it doesn't look good, well, she's allowed to. But then it's like if an African did it, it has to look good, and if it doesn't look good, then there's a reason why you shouldn't have done it, you know. Yeah,
Like they
like
want to dictate how everything goes.
it's almost like, yeah, well, like, okay, we're supposed to be the humble, blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, colored hair does not make you less of whatever you are. So chill. You don't gotta be that basic. Sometimes you can try other things and you won't die, please. Hopefully. But yeah, I don't think it looks that bad.
I love it.
Yeah, I think it looks
Definitely
good.
love it. Wait a minute.
What?
Let's see it from the back.
Bro.
Okay.
Well, that.
I will not hold back.
Oof. So, are we liking it? And it's not like pretty heavy. It's like two. I used two bundles.
Two bundles.
Mhm. And it's not that heavy, so I like it. I kind of like it. I can't also do like heavy hair too much. Like people put four bundles. Oh my god, thinking about it feels like my head is gonna hurt. Especially because my hair is heavy in itself, so I don't need all that extra hair. To be fair,
Mm,
that is
yes.
why I feel like cutting hair has done me some good. I think I'm gonna stick with the natural hair, and if I'm able to like get dreads, I will color them this color. I'll just like
Ooh,
color them this color and just have them on my head. You know?
it is a great fit on you. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I mean, tying it
No,
back,
these
My child
colors
is
though,
fierce. I
because I
feel
was so
closest to.
skeptical and scared, and then I was like,
colors.
well, yeah, the hair that I sent you,
Oh,
right?
wait, we're gonna have to look at it again.
Hmm.
Because, oh, there it is. Ooh, these are different shades. Wait, are these all in your hair?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Because the ones that are
Mm-hmm.
really sticking out are I think the deep orange ones, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, look, the deep orange ones you say,
Mhm.
that's blonde because I don't know if I can show you this, but look, so it all blended together. Are you seeing it or not?
Ooh. I mean, like, compared to the one that I'm seeing in the picture, the one in your hair looks more shinier, you know? Because that's why it's looked so different to me. It
It
looks
blended
really
together.
great.
And then the
Mm,
ones that you're seeing are like strands, so that's why you're seeing all the colors. But once all
yeah.
the color comes together, it's like, I'm seeing the blonde more though, I feel like.
The blonde.
But you can see all the colors, right? Look.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could see. I guess the more prominent ones are the golden ones.
Nice job, babe.
Hmm.
Mm,
But in the see the brown, ones too. And then even here, you can't even see the brown. Now you're seeing the black more. So
mm.
that's one. I was pretty skeptical. Like, oh
Some
my
call me
gosh, how is
evil.
this gonna look on
Shall I
me?
prove them right?
But I think so far so good. Haven't gone for any color like I said, I've gone for a color like this previously, but then it was in 2016, and my aunties were like, "Well, go for gold. It's gonna look really good on you." Blah 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 blah. And then I followed them and went gold, and then it's like it's not bad, but also like not the best. And that is when my cousin told me, "Oh, brown hair. It was the best on you." But I don't think so. I think this actually goes well with my skin, right?
Yeah,
It actually makes you brighter, like fairer.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's making you glow in a very crazy way.
Well, thank you. I'm glad I got it then, because I've done the orange hair too. The
You
orange
have.
hair too made me pretty good.
Ooh,
Oh, you didn't see it.
the orange hair. Must have
Yeah, we
missed
were
that.
doing our. It was national service time.
Oh, how could I forget?
Yes. But yeah, this is it. Okay, I'm just going with the curls. I also decided to go with like the middle part. So this is a lot of experimenting. So I don't know. Look at my armpit. Are they not cute?
I wouldn't say there's any part of your armpit that looks cute. I mean, you shaved it, so that's doable. Okay? What? Since when did armpits
My
even
child
become
is
cute?
fierce. I feel closest to.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe not.
Seriously? You're joking, right? Because we're literally talking about armpits here. It's an armpit, Caroline. Like, uh, it's an armpit. What do you want me? Please tell me you're joking. Please.
I haven't said anything again. You made your point. I am focusing on my work.
This is ridiculous. You're freaking me out, Caroline.
I'm just trying to straighten my back, support my back with the bread pillow.
Oh
But
yeah, no,
also
I get that.
my dress is making it impossible. Yeah,
Why is it too
thank you. You made
small?
your point.
What?
No, it's you made your point. You could have just said that, even if it wasn't true, and that could have ended it all. But you decided to say all that for nothing. So thanks. Feelings have been hurt. Could have just said, "Oh, what cute antics you have," and I would have just ended it. Could have lied to me. Was willing to be lied to. So
I don't want to lie to you. Like,
shut
would
up.
you? I. Okay, it's an armpit. Okay, the
It's
thing is,
okay.
I wasn't focusing on it. All right, my eyes were just. I'm good. I wasn't looking at it. Okay, I wasn't looking at your armpit, so I just said it to avoid the question.
Actually, this might just turn out to be my go-to hair color from Hands.
Well, I would the sunlight is doing you so much justice right now because you're glowing like a freaking
No,
what
because I'm
glows.
looking at my like
Your eyes
this is
are
making me pop. Like
yeah, because it's going with like the color of your hair. It is glowing.
you can actually see the color of my eyes now.
Mm, look at my eyes.
Yeah, it might just go. Okay, now I'm gonna turn you off
What did I
because you
do?
can see armpits.
Okay, okay, let's take another look at your armpit and then I will give you a much more lovelier. Oh my God, look at those dark pits. Just want to stick a dick in there. So cute. Too far? Yeah, that was too far. Yeah, sure. That's on me. Honestly, I went over. It's
I give up.
amazing. What?
I I give up.
I
Okay.
did better this time. Doesn't that count for something?
Better, but that is good, but you could have done better. Like, what do you mean by the dark pits? Did you did you have to say that? Oh
What?
God,
It in terms of tone, it's
it's
dark.
not even that dark.
I can see a black line over there, and that's supposed to be like your hair
No,
pigments, which is okay.
that's good.
Everyone has those. Why is that a thing? What, do you want it to be glowing brighter than your face?
Not nice without like described. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm a very descriptive person. I say things that I see. Am I in trouble for that? I
Ah,
lit I literally said black. Okay, I didn't say like black. I said dark. Dark is better, right?
okay. It's okay. I guess I'll take that. Like, it's okay.
Well, let's gotta try this too. Oompa doompa doopity doo. I got a bad feeling about you.
This world needs hope.
call is being
Spirits are calling. Get in touch with your spiritual side.
This story is not yet finished. Our wills align.
Get in touch with your spiritual side. You forgot to bow. Get in touch with your spiritual side.
darkness, we find ourselves.
Watch this.
Get in touch with your spiritual side.
I find them unworthy.
Okay, what color should I use it?
Ooh.
Blue?
Mm-hmm.
I thought of using red.
Not everyone use red, use red. The color that came to me was blue. Just use
No,
red, okay?
it hurt my eye. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, she used yellow in some parts, so I just want to differentiate the part that I did.
Red is easier to spot, so.
Also because her topics now, her top topics were like in blue.
Oh,
Like,
I can see why that's not an option.
Can our spirit be
see,
friends still?
see her some.
I get it.
But I guess it's like a lighter shade, so maybe it should be fine. She shouldn't miss that part, right?
No, she should not.
Okay, so I'm just trying to put together the story
Target
before I edit it again because she's just like I said, she
Watch
just clicked
this.
it and just like put it there because it supported what she wanted to say and it wasn't flowing. I'm trying to understand what she was trying to say and piece it together.
Makes sense.
I don't think the blue color is gonna help because it's blending everything together, especially between the two subtopics that I want to do.
I told you, stick with the red. Stick with the red.
Darkness and light.
It's a much better option than it's the other one.
Okay, let's try a different shade of blue. Okay, I'll just do this for now. This is a lot. I'm yet to finish one. I'm yet to finish the first one. tie this baby up.
Is it gonna be in a ponytail? Okay, wait. Is it gonna be in a ponytail every time, or you're gonna like change it up? Because it kind of looks really great when it lies on your shoulders and not like hopped up in the back.
Well, it hurts. It cannot be weighing me down till the pain is gone.
Mm.
Also, it's gonna have to be in this mm,
Your ancestors will feel
so that it stays neat and it's not always like rubbing against my pillow when I sleep. Although I don't think I have a lot of success with that. So good luck to
Wait,
me.
I mean, this isn't the one that's like what do you call it? You need to apply oil to it or something, right? This is not tight, right?
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Usually, when it comes to your natural hair, you would add like oils or essential oils, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
But this would not require such thing, right?
You could. I don't think I am though. I could. I'm tired.
Darkness and light.
You definitely need the rest.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, I'm almost done with the first part that I wanted to do.
Ooh.
I really want to finish.
This
Like
one's got fire.
once I finish, I feel like I will have my own time. It feels like being commissioned to do a work.
Huh.
And like, mhm.
Definitely.
I'm Zoe. What's your name? I'm Zoe. What's your name?
Okay. Give me a second.
Darkness and light.
I want to see everything. I want to see everything. Stand back. Big strong Nico coming through.
Live your journey or die in mine.
I want to see everything.
Let me show you darkness.
The thing about light is, it never really dies.
Monsters are everywhere.
No shadow without light.
Okay.
Your ancestors will feel this.
Watch this.
I'm just looking for a few down.
Show you darkness.
Hmm.
I think I just like lying down. Mhm.
This is my choice.
Your decision. Take it if you can.
Monsters are everywhere.
Okay, let me just get up.
Sure, you don't need more rest.
Yeah, I'd rather like take intermittent rest and like if I lie down for too long, I'm gonna be asleep, bro. Ooh, I know myself. Okay, I'm just tired. Yeah, I don't get things done. I may end up
Felt like this.
sleeping.
It never really
Hmm.
does.
Let me show you darkness.
Like this part. Let me show you. This part, I think she did a good job with like trying to tell the story.
Oh.
So you were talking about the primary concern in pediatric X-ray being anxiety and discomfort experienced by young children. Talks about why it is important for children to be, to have a friendly environment and and age-appropriate communication, blah blah blah, like fairy tales to alleviate anxiety. So like you're seeing how she's stating this is a concern, and children are fearful of unfamiliar medical environments and procedures. There is a study that emphasizes the need for a friendly environment and age-appropriate communication. Effective strategies include
Darkness and
tailoring,
light.
so she goes to the problem, why, then what can be done. You see how that is flowing.
Hear this
It's
cursed
way
Yeah.
much better than
So
the other one.
yes. So she goes additionally argue that parental presence can, help with that. And then she goes to radiographers so this part was really great. Now she goes to radiographers play a pivotal role in blah 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 and face unique psychological challenges. Talks about the challenges that they face, stress, frustration, because kids are crying and anxious and lack, cooperations
Mm-hmm.
corporate from like parents, I guess, or
Yeah,
whatever during
I
the
get it.
X-ray imaging, and then talks about why often experience elevated levels of burnout due to work-life imbalance and high, pediatric call burdens. This burden can, negatively impact the quality of patient care. Therefore, addressing the psychological well-being of radiographers is essential, and then implementing support for them as
Think about
well,
Lightus. It never really dies.
That
right?
is. Yep.
And then provide smooth examination for, all of them, radiographers, parents, and the pediatric. But now she goes
In
back to
darkness, we find ourselves.
effective communication with pediatric patients is another critical aspect. So you see how she messed that up.
Oh. Oh no.
She talks about the patients, the children, then talks about the, you know, the radiographers, and then she goes back to the patients.
Take back your spirit.
Then she goes to talk about technology.
So like she's just going round in circles or something? Oh.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that she should have talked about why, first of all, we know that radiographers are important. So if you want to start that part, you should have gone with like radiographers play a pivotal, and then talk about like,
Mhm.
I don't, but I
That
would
that
think that,
no no no. I understand. I understand where you're coming
and
from.
then the part where you said because of this burnout, it can affect the quality of patients' care. And then you come and talk about, what, so because this can affect their patients' care, one of the primary concerns is, like, if you get what I mean.
I do.
Well, unless I don't get the work, which is not like in my field, but I am not gonna overthink this. I will have a burnout whilst we who are sent for work will probably have an easier time trying to figure this out.
In our
So I'm not
spirits,
about to kill
I
myself.
do.
I spent 4 hours trying to understand things in this field. I'm tired.
Seems like that is way too much commitment for something that is not even your work.
Also, I'm tired. My brain is not even processing things right, to be fair. So I'm thinking that when you talked about, it's radiography that you're talking about in the first place, right?
Yep.
So you talk about that and the fact that, you know, you said radiographers play a pivotal
Keep
role
your
in
journey
pediatric
or
X-ray
die
and
in
face unique
mine.
psychological challenges. That comes first. Then you come and talk
We
about
are
a primary
made by
concern in
our
pediatric
choices.
X-ray because you just mentioned that in
Spirits are calling.
the part about radiographers, so that
Mm.
it flows. Jesus Christ, I'm getting done with this. Okay, I probably have to go and eat again because my sugar level is pretty low. Jeez.
Yikes.
No
Well, so,
wonder, no wonder the professor was like, because wow, imagine having to read this. I feel so bad. Whoa, I guess professors' jobs are not as easy, bro. Jeez.
oh, I mean, you are gonna become one, right? So,
I
hang in there.
am I though?
I
Jesus.
mean, don't you wanna be? Don't you really wanna be, though?
This is making me not want to.
The thing about light is, it never really
I'm
dies.
tired, bro. Okay. I'm just gonna do two parts because I feel like I cannot do more than that. I will die.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna do red. Okay, I'm just gonna do red for now because I feel like it will pop out and not put everything together with her choice
Mm.
of subtopics. And that is where I want her to like know. Like I want her to see
Legends are told in word and deed.
the difference, I guess. Okay. So because you talked about, you get what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
So that it's looking like this. You're talking about the main people and why it's important for them to have like that psychological health. Then you talk about
Mm.
first concern being anxiety and discomfort by the younger female patients. Now you see the part where she put this primary concern first and then brought radiographers second and then talked about effective communication with pediatric patients is another critical aspect. After you put like this part, and
Mm. It's like
it's
they
like
they don't fit together. It's like you tell one story
it's
and
a
then you jump
disconnect.
to a different one.
Yep. Mm. And then the entire part of the thing that she's been talking about too is about like like this part. Interestingly, technology also plays a role in addressing these psychological considerations. Virtual reality, blah 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 blah, are being explored to distract and educate people. So now the rest is now flowing because you finished talking about the doctors or whatever themselves, and now you're talking. Everything else you're saying is about the patients. It makes sense that way instead of you to just talk patients, talk about just like be all over the place. Okay, I feel like now I can read through and like try to. I'm tired. I'm trying to, finish up because I think I put it in the right order. So she's gonna have to figure the rest out by herself. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
You've done very well. I mean, you've definitely gone way more articulate than I would have done. So it's definitely impressive.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go get some more food because that's all that I'm running on. Food and like and a bath. Just help with just making me feel a little better and fresher. Stuff like that. Should I eat my lunch or should I eat another voucher for breakfast? What says the time? It's 2:35. I think it's like a good time to eat lunch.
The thing about life is,
And
it
then I
never
can
really dies.
eat a bit of the breakfast butter. Because your girl is loquido. I ain't got nothing. Cause I put it on my hair.
And a poultry farm. Don't forget the poultry farm.
Put it on in my hair. I use all my money to pretty much. So now I gotta just like eat hair for lunch, supper, breakfast. I
Yeah.
ain't got nothing. Ooh, I just remembered a video of microwaving a boiled egg and then it turning into a bomb. Like,
What?
My choice.
is this gonna be the result? Well, like somebody microwaved an egg, and then the egg went kapow.
It's not. That doesn't sound right.
Stand back.
Hmm.
Big strong Nico
Well,
coming true.
ooh, look at it. There isn't a lot going on here, but I shall manage.
Is that? Is that egg? Is that an egg?
Yeah. What? You don't like this?
No, no, no.
That's my egg. That's my last egg. Yeah, I'm living the book life.
The thing about life is, it never really dies.
I don't say that. It's definitely better
Better than what?
than most.
Hmm?
Trust me, you're doing well.
Hmm. Okay.
You're doing good.
Okay. You say so.
So
I guess
believe
this
me.
is why people don't see when I'm like in when I'm broken and need help.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to consider your situation when everyone thinks that they're worse off. Everyone
What
feels
do you
like they're
mean?
the main character of the story. It's like they don't. They don't really want to relate to you. They want you to relate to them. So if you say, "Oh my God, I'm having such a bad day," they'll be like, "Well, not more than me." And then
Yeah.
they give you enough crap to make you think that, oh, you know what? Maybe they're right.
Okay. I can see that. But even in school, like nobody has believed me when I've been like, oh well, I'm broke.
Okay. Well, you know when you were done cooking your food, right? Last
Hmm.
last 2 weeks, right? Took a picture
Hmm.
and you sent it.
My journeys.
I think
Hmm.
anyone who sees that will consider that to be your daily basis, you know.
Oh.
So
Hmm.
when you are going through a tough time, it'll be probably hard for them to relate when they've always been seeing you like thriving and shit. You know, oh my God, this is the last match. Somebody help me!
I see what you mean.
So they definitely would have a difficult time believing that. Oh my God, she's going through so much.
It was my mouth though. When I've been like, oh, and then they
My
feel like even my family, like my cousins too. I'm like, well, I don't, and they're just like, you have it. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Not even my cousins, like my actual family, even my mom cries doesn't believe me. I remember there were times when I told my mom, like, hello, ma'am. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There were times when I told my mom, hey, and I need money. Like, I literally had to show her either my bank account or the last money that I apparently have on me. Nobody
no.
believed. I'm serious. I'm like, oh, I'm requirement by my wife. And she's like, you have the money. I'm like, I don't have it. Like, if I have it, would I be asking you for? Nobody believes me.
Oh, that's a tough nut to crack.
Nobody. Nobody believes me when I say I'm broke. I'm like, oh, I don't have money. They're like, you're lying.
Why you fucking lying? Oh my God.
Mm. I feel so good. Nope. I need some more grapefruit though. Well, it's all done. The lunch is gone, Sarah. I ate it all.
What is this? This is not rice. It's maggots. Ah, this is doom. What do we do? What do we do, Caroline? What do we do? The fate of the world rests upon this, and I can't do shite.
Really? What fate of the world, bro? Gone. Let me drink water because I'm definitely not satisfied. And I don't want to eat anything with sugar in it. Okay, let's get back to it. This will give me enough energy to last me the last page that I want to work on. I think. Let's do this.
Thank you, Planky. Uh, God.
That though.
Okay, what are you doing?
I wish I could regurgitate all the spag and then eat it again.
That was so gross. Why would you even tell me that?
I don't want to finish eating.
Oh, too late.
It, it looks okay, or I'm too lazy at this point to even care. Okay.
Give me a second.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, okay. Finish what you're doing, and then I'm gonna read the entire thing to you. And if it's good, I'm tired. My head hurts. It does hurt. Oh. Ooh. 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 My hand. Mm. Oh, my hand hurts. Aji, come. Okay, well, let me know when you get back so that I can read the things that I fixed and we can see if it's good. And then I'll send it. Oh, I'm tired. Honestly. Okay. Reading. Mhm.
Are you there?
Mhm.
Yeah. Listen. Say,
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna try and read like what I did. Even the last part, I don't think I pretty much did much with it. So I'm gonna read it to you, and if there's any part that you want to edit, you let me know
Mm.
if that's okay.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Um. Coolsy. Okay, I'm gonna start from there. Parts. Okay. So this is what I ended up editing. So the first part is the part I heavily, well, edited in my own, I guess, language. I guess.
Mm.
So, according to K et al., 2016, ionizing radiation is a human carcinogen, evidently known for increased cancer rates among bomb survivors. especially in children exposed to major nuclear disasters like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. A consensus by Preston et al. 2007 acknowledged that children exhibit increased susceptibility to radiation compared to adults, attributed to the radiosensitivity of developing organs and tissues. Therefore, children demonstrated higher sensitivity to radiation induced cancers, with significant increases in blood, breast, and other cancers. B et al. 2001. This is supported by P et al. 2007, who argues that pediatric leukemia surged a few years after exposure, revealing the vulnerability of children to radiation induced malignancies. Further Cornell studies by K et al. 2015 also emphasized the heightened sensitivity of children to ionizing radiation, exemplified by a significant relative risk increase in thyroid cancer.
Ooh, that's scary.
Yeah, hang on a bit.
Okay.
I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to see if that part that I just read should go.
To a different site.
hmm I'm trying to see if it should go before. This is supported by Preston et al., who argues that pediatric leukemia surged a few years after exposure, revealing the vulnerability of children to radiation induced malignancies. Because when I said, therefore, children demonstrated higher sensitivity to radiation induced cancers, with significant increases in blood, breast, and other cancers. B et al. 2001. And then I could have gone with further blah 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 thyroid cancer. And then gone with this is supported by P et al., who argues that pediatric leukemia surged a few years. Am I making sense?
True. So you want to do
Because
it?
then it also tie in with ionizing radiation from the very first beginning.
Okay. So I know what you want to do. You want to
Yeah, I'm
put
trying
it
to see
together.
where it would fit because it definitely doesn't fit there.
Mm,
Especially if we're talking about the very first thing that this person said, which is ionizing radiation, then it shouldn't be
right.
like that further down. But then I'm also looking at like the part about the thyroid cancer. So I want to
Mm,
link it to like, after talking about children being at high risk, and then a census acknowledging that they exhibit increased susceptibility. Then we talked about demonstrating, like this higher sensitivity, especially in relation to, radiation induced cancers like blood, breast, and other cancers. So then that part
wait,
should
there's blood
definitely come.
cancer.
Yep,
Whoa.
that is leukemia. So
Oh,
yeah. So leukemia is blood cancer. So I'm thinking that okay, well, if you're saying that, therefore, then this is further like
further
supported
down.
by who emphasize like because of this higher sensitivity of children to blah blah blah
Hmm.
blah blah, 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 blah. Let me see. I'm trying to make it make sense. I would think that it would fit perfect because like when I read it like this, I think it would make more sense.
Okay.
According to K et al. 2016, ionizing radiation is a human carcinogen, evidently known to increase cancer rates among bomb survivors, especially in children exposed to major nuclear disasters like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. A consensus by P et al. 2007 acknowledged that children exhibit increased susceptibility to radiation compared to adults, attributed to radiosensitivity of developing organs and tissues. Therefore, children demonstrated higher sensitivity to radiation induced cancers with significant increases in blood, breast, and other cancers. B et al. 2001. Then further Corneville studies by K et al. 2015 also emphasized the heightened sensitivity of children to ionizing radiation, exemplified by a significant relative risk increase in thyroid cancer. Right?
Mm, okay.
Because up until that point, we're talking about that higher sensitivity to
Only that high sensitivity stuff.
ionizing radiation, radiation induced cancers, and then it's going to tie in with blood, breast, and other cancers. Other cancers being could be thyroid cancer. Like, you get what I mean? I feel like
Mm,
this is supported by P et al., who argues that pediatric leukemia surged a few years after exposure, revealing the vulnerability of children to radiation-induced malignancies. Right? So we're still tying it into, like, talking about. So first of all, we talked about what the other cancers are, and then now we're talking about the blood cancer, which is leukemia.
right.
You know,
Hmm.
okay. Then longer post-exposure life expectancy amplifies the risks of radiation-induced malignancies, a critical concern considering the favorable survival rates of childhood cancer. I don't know what that is supposed to give, but I don't get that part.
Mm,
Longer post-exposure life expectancy amplifies the risk. So the more you're exposed to it, your life expectancy amplifies the risk of radiation-induced malignancy. Is that what she's trying to say?
mm. The more that you're exposed to it, the more likely you are to get it.
Yes. And it is a critical concern considering the favorable survival rates of childhood cancer. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what it means. Okay, I see what it means.
Mm.
Because, yeah, children are more, I guess, likely to survive from cancer than adults. I'm going to have to Google that later on and find out statistics. Okay, I'm going to
Really?
do it right now.
That was the other way around.
Well, I'm not sure, but I would think so. That is right. Are children more likely to survive childhood cancer? Child, I don't know. Survive cancer compared to adults?
Yes. My
Okay, so
destination
it's
is
looking like,
here.
yeah, like, it's the truth.
Oh.
So, approximately 80% of children diagnosed with cancer
This
will
world
survive and
needs
grow up
hope.
to adulthood.
Oh.
Fate puts
These
you to
rates are
play.
significantly better than adult world. Yeah. So, I
Wow.
guess, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Then leukemia was the initial radiation-induced cancer reported in atomic bomb survivors, notably prevalent in children, peaking several years post-exposure. Oh, this girl is a mess. Oh, you see what I'm talking about?
Mm,
So this is supported by Preston, blah blah blah. This part is supposed to it's supposed to go after. So, like, this is supported by Preston et al. 2007, who argues that pediatric leukemia surged a few years after exposure, revealing the vulnerability of children to radiation-induced malignancy. It's not supposed to be long-term exposure, blah blah blah. Here,
Murderers of the
okay,
past.
she's just, I don't know. This is a mess.
Complete silence.
Okay, let me see something. Especially not knowing what this is entirely about does not help the case. I cannot
mm.
do this. Like, this is gonna be rough for me. I don't think I
Yes.
want to do this. They are experts in their field, so I feel like I should be able to simply explain what it means to do what I did and use to produce 4 pages. Because this is even 1 page, and taking like forever. I don't think I want to put myself in that mental situation
Well,
to do all that.
all the drama that we have right now is from the first page, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Haven't even gotten to the second page yet.
dear God.
Death is not always a release.
Because like, how would you come and talk about leukemia and then now you're going to say leukemia was the initial radiation? Like, you've talked about this radiation induced thing before. And then comes to talk about the Cornerville incident. Ooh. Okay, let me lie down for a second.
Stand back! Big strong
Uh,
Nemo coming true!
take a look. Okay. Okay. Wow. I don't even know what to do again. Okay. Longer post-exposure life expectancy amplifies the risks of radiation-induced malignancies. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, you get it. You get it. Okay. 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 Further, blah blah blah. Emphasize heightened sensitivity. Okay, this is supported by the. Okay, this is supported by President Hall, who argued that pediatric leukemia surged a few years after exposure, revealing the vulnerability of children to radiation-induced malignancies. Okay, long post-exposure life expectancy amplifies the risks of radiation-induced malignancies. Blah, 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 blah. Aha. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut. This is supported by blah 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 blah. Cut it out from there, and just like so, it's gonna be like further Cornell studies by Kendall et al. Cornell studies by Tay et al. Also emphasize the heightened sensitivity of children to ionizing radiation, exemplified by significant relative risk in thyroid cancer. Longer post exposure, then I'm going to come to longer post exposure life expectancy amplifies the risk of radiation induced malignancies, a critical concern considering the favorable survival rates of childhood cancer. Yu et al. 2001. Then I'm going to see where I can fit
or
this.
die in
Leukemia was the
mine.
initial radiation induced cancer reported in atomic bomb survivors, notably prevalent in children, peaking several years post exposure. Aha. Studies, including a recent case control study by K et al. 2015, confirmed the significant leukemia risk associated with exposure to natural sources of gamma radiation. So, don't you think that part, the part that I just read, studies including a recent blah 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 blah, confirmed a significant leukemia risk associated with exposure to natural resources of radiation. Ionizing radiations linked to thyroid cancer, and then look, oh, she's talked about thyroid cancer previously. You see what the problem is now?
The repetitiveness,
It's just like she's going around in
the
circles, and the thing is not even.
circles. Yikes.
Oh my goodness, I cannot do this. No wonder. I now see what the. So you see what the man meant.
Hmm. She definitely
Like
has her ways to go. And not a very subtle way.
Your spirit
this is giving me a
if you
headache
take it
for sure.
back.
Yeah, even if I wanted to do the entire thing for her, I don't want to do it because
I will
this
not
is
go
definitely going to
back.
take a toll on me. She's not. She needs someone to explain how she can do this, and then she can do it on her own. We all had
Yikes.
support, but like nobody came to do our work for us. I feel like
Yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna cut that part. I'm gonna see if there's a way that I can try and put this together in a way that I probably think is good because she keeps talking about talked about this thing. Like once we talk about ionizing radiation, thyroid cancer, blah blah blah. Can't you just? Oh, I don't know what she's talking about anymore. You know, you've moved away from that and talked about how ionizing radiation is linked to blah blah blah. Oh, let me turn that in.
Oh, sweet
This.
baby Jesus.
Yeah, I'm definitely not killing myself doing all this, bro. It's too much. Like sometimes you need a helping hand, and then it's completely different when you need a helping hand and when you actually want someone to do this entire thing for you. Especially having no idea what you're even doing wrong with this. Too much. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back and read this when I try and fix this, and then let's see if it because this is the first paragraph. Hopefully, it should be done in a few minutes. Let me just focus on get it done. Because you've taught. Oh, she just keeps going back to the same thing. Like it's like to me progressing. What kind of dinner? I know what I'm saying. Okay, so up until the part well. Okay. Because she talked about blood something something and other cancers. So now she's talking about peel. See what I said chemotherapy. The other cancers, she also has another part that says other cancers such as non-melanoma skin cancer, urinary, blah 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 blah, showed
Mm.
significant increases in those under 20 during Hiroshima and Nagasaki events. Isn't that the same as you saying that children and teenagers are more susceptible to other forms of cancer because they've been
Oh,
exposed? You know, so like she's trying the same thing all over again, and then she puts them in like some weird places, and then it's almost like a puzzle with the same
yikes.
kind of like pieces. So like you fit this here, and then you go and meet
Exist to be
else that you
broken.
have to fit somewhere else. It makes sense.
Yikes. Okay. She's definitely giving you so much
I
data.
will not hold back.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get you away from there ASAP.
Finish this and just take my hands off it because this is not gonna help. Okay. Um. So I'm gonna read this all over again. Let's see if this makes a little bit more sense. According to K et al. 2016, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna try and just compress some of these things because I can't keep reading it. IR is ionizing radiation. Okay, so according to K et al. 2016, IR is an immune carcinogen evidently known to increase cancer rates among bomb survivors, especially in children exposed to major nuclear disasters like Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Prayer for their souls.
Consensus by Preston et al. 2007 acknowledged that children exhibit increased susceptibility to radiation compared to adults, attributed to the radiosensitivity of developing organs and tissues.
Art is
Therefore, children
empty
demonstrated
without
higher
empathy.
sensitivity to radiation induced cancers, with significant increases in blood, breast, and other cancers. B et al. 2001. Other cancers such as non-melanoma skin cancer, urinary organ and kidney cancers, ovarian cancer in females, liver cancer showed significant increases in those under 20 during Hiroshima and Nagasaki events. P et al. 2007. I think it makes more sense like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this is the part where let me see.
I will not hold back.
And it's almost like all her work, and she took it from Preston et al. Because I'm seeing a lot of Preston et
Maybe
al.
it's one
too.
particular article that she was going
That
over and over again. Because honestly,
was-
it feels like she just siphoned it off of one place.
I
Yep,
will
and then
not hold
she's like
back.
asking me what it means to lift a reference. I don't know what she wants me to say.
Oh, what?
Yep. Okay, let's see if this makes a little bit more. So that means I have to cut this part that I put in initially to support what I said about further corneal studies by Kendall et al. 2015, who emphasize the heightened sensitivity of children to ionizing radiation, exemplified by significant relative risk increase in thyroid cancer. Because now I'm thinking it doesn't fit there. Okay, hang
Can our
on.
spirits be friends too?
Nope, it's not gonna fit there.
Oh
It's
shit.
not telling the story right now. Yep. So I'm gonna cut it. So now up onto the part where the other cancers make sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel like it's gonna put it here for now. Okay. Oh crap. At this point, I'm even tired of her. Like her work is even becoming boring for me. Okay.
Yikes.
Study,
We are made
including a
by our
recent case control
choices.
study by Kendall et al. 2015, confirmed a
Stay
significant
back!
leukemia
There's
risk.
strong
So
people
now we've
coming
talked
through!
about, blood, breast, and then other cancers, and then also gone a little bit into what these other cancers could be, and then linked it back to what happened, in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? So I think
Yep.
that's good. Then we're continuing with that. Studies including a recent case control study by, should it even be studies including let's just say a recent, case control study, right? And stop the studies including stuff. Okay. I can't keep reading all that. A recent case control study by Kendall et al. The Kendall, I didn't know I spelled it. Kendall.
Kendall
Oh,
as
I
in
thought.
Kendall Jenner?
I don't know. Let me just leave it like that. Let me just figure it out because I cannot also be looking at it. Let me because it's Kendel, and I'm thinking it's, oh, and then there's another Kendall et al. That's spelled differently, Kendall. So I'm thinking that's what it should be. Also, looks like she had a lot of references from the same Kendall et al. Okay, a recent case control study by Kendall et al. 2015 confirmed a significant leukemia risk associated with exposure to natural sources of gamma radiation. Leukemia was the initial radiation induced cancer reported in atomic bomb survivors, notably prevalent in children, peaking several years post exposure. I feel like this also makes sense.
Oh.
But then I now put further coronary studies by Kendall et al. Also emphasize the heightened sensitivity of children to ionizing radiation, exemplified by significant relative risk in thyroid cancer there. So now I'm
Oh.
thinking it's not fitting in well. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let me keep reading. We might find somewhere to fit it. Ionizing radiation is linked to thyroid cancer, especially in children. Was also evident in Corneville and Fukushima incidents. Slay. I think I know where to put it. So I'm just gonna go with that first sentence and then move the further studies by Kendall to after that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's gonna make sense that way. Okay. So a recent case control study by Kendall et al. 2015 confirmed a significant leukemia risk associated with exposure to natural sources of gamma radiation. Leukemia was the initial radiation induced cancer reported in atomic bomb survivors, notably in children, peaking several years post exposure.